Pressure is growing on British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to fire his Interior Minister after comments made about the police. Home Secretary Julia Chapman wrote a newspaper article suggesting London's police force is biased in its handling of pro-Palestinian marches. DD India correspondent Julia Chapman reports from London.
As protesters take to the street on Saturday, the police response is being watched very closely. Almost 2,000 officers will be present in London as protesters call for civilians in Gaza to be protected at the same time as ceremonies are held to mark Remembrance Day. There had been calls to ban this week's demonstration because of the day that it falls on. London's police force says there were no grounds to ban the march. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said he believes holding it on a day of remembrance is disrespectful. But after meeting the head of the Metropolitan Police, he acknowledged the right to peacefully protest. His Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, seems to have a different view. In an article in the Times newspaper, she accused the police of showing favoritism towards certain protest groups. It later transpired that the article had not been approved by the Prime Minister's office. That has led to accusations that Braverman has undermined Rishi Sunak's authority. Downing Street says there is an internal process going on to establish how the article came to be published. But a spokesperson says the Prime Minister has full confidence in his Home Secretary. Other cabinet ministers have distanced themselves from her comments, which some have accused of impinging on the independence of law enforcement. The Metropolitan Police says continued protest and rising hate crimes are causing fear and anxiety among London's Jewish communities, who it said had a right to feel safe. The force says it will do everything it can to ensure Remembrance Day events are not disrupted. Julia Chapman in London, reporting for DD India.